sounds like some time out for people in the federal correctional facility or detention center here, which is this building to the right. I think they have, you know, like basketball courts, a gym. I can hear sneakers squeaking. So I'm almost certain it's part of the correctional facility. How it works in terms of how much time people have out, stuff like that, or who gets to go out onto the playground, I guess. I don't know what you would call it, but anyway. Right, no one's. I wondered if anyone would come out today.
There was 2 others earlier, but they said they were here for hours and not many came out.
Right. Yesterday it seemed like in Chicago things got a really late start. It's sort of like at a certain hour, almost like Obama, after someone gets elected, they go to the train. So anyway, I just figured I'd walk around. But at least I can hear people playing on the roof. Like they're out for basketball out here for a timeout at the correctional facility.
How do you figure? I mean, I can't see.
You can hear them.
There's a basketball court?
Right, you can hear.
You can hear a basketball court?
If you walk down here.
I heard a few helps.
Right, I know what you mean, but anyway, I'll keep walking. I'm on Serpico Dreams PHLTV.
You seem very delusional.
Right, thank you so much. You too. Why do they do it here? So anyway, most every jail has sort of a recess area, basketball courts. It is a way to keep a population somewhat healthy. It's not like everyone has to be in isolation for 24 hours. So, but we met up with someone who's clearly mentally ill, but wants to project that back onto someone who's being kind and having a normal conversation. Duly noted by my brain. Why do they do it again? I say that because I know everyone is like, why do they do it again? Is there a purpose behind it? Anyway. And see, he shook his head as if I weren't allowed on that street. All of that is open to the public to walk up and down. And in some cases you can drive up and down that street. There's a car blocking that little tiny street in between the correctional facility and you know, whatever's next door, office buildings. So anyway, but imagine you are speaking the exact truth of what's actually true, and you know you're right, based on past experiences and your knowledge of buildings and stuff like that, and someone just outright calls you delusional and claims you're claims you know nothing. Meanwhile, right in front of your face, people are playing basketball. You know what I mean? Can you imagine having to put up with those types of personalities 24/7? And you don't want those kinds of personalities in the court system trying to call you something and then forcing you into a situation where you're like, I'm actually not a problem. And they would try to make you look delusional or worse. Can you imagine that? That's his point. The thing is, like, I already know this a million times over, so some people are preaching to the choir already, and you never know who you're talking to or what experiences he or she might have. So technically, you know, teach me something I don't know. That's hard to do at this point in time. Thank you. And also, I don't impose I don't walk up to people and make them feel dumb as if they don't know anything and then try to teach them something through a very indirect means. I assume people have certain knowledge bases and I'm wondering what they know, and I give them space for that. Or that kind of language, then come back to me. Teach me something I don't know. It'll be hard to do. I'm 54 and I've had a million experiences in a million different worlds. And that guy there doesn't. The guy back at the correctional facility. So we're here in Chinatown. So he was tolerable, the guy at the, you know, but still, can you imagine if you're up against a wall and someone just keeps claiming the opposite truth, like, or an opposite reality, and you know the truth? Isn't that weird? So I've met people like that in Florida, Philly, in some cases Delaware. And it's like, that is so weird. These people are inverted, upside down, inside out, dead wrong, and they are willing to stand their ground and get innocent people harmed because of it.
All right.
Okay.
No, real talk.
I guess they're counting traffic down here with this counter here. Looks pretty archaic, that type of counter, so I'm wondering who put it down. Is it the city department or like city streets department? Because it, you know, looks like that dates back to 1953. It's interesting. Should we go STR or should we